And welcome back to the channel. Monica Louvre here at the Love Messages. So today I thought I would talk more about tarot readings and how you can better connect with tarot readings on this channel and maybe any other tarot reading channels that you watch online, okay? So this specific message, this specific video that I'm doing for you, we're going to talk about past, present, and future. And I'm going to talk about how you can better connect with the reading. What does it mean when I say past, present, and future? Does that mean my past passed a long time ago, or does it mean my past last week? Does it mean a month ago? What does that mean? And when I talk about present moment, what does that mean? Does it mean right now in this very moment? Near future, does that mean 10 years down the road, 5 years down the road? What does it truly mean? Okay. I also want to talk a little bit about genders in the reading. So Queen of Cups, King of Cups, Queen of Wands, King of Wands. How does that work as well in tarot readings? And I also want to touch on when tarot readers say, are they coming back? Or when you ask, are they coming back? And a tarot reader says, yes, they're coming back. Or sometimes you're completely disconnected from the past and you know that this person from your past is never going to come back. Like if this person passed away, well, they can never come back because they're passed away. So what I want to do, my goal with this video is to help you better connect with the meanings, because spiritual meanings and physical meanings are two different things. One of the things that we need to keep in mind is that we live in a physical realm, which means everything around us is usually things that we can touch, right? Like tangible things. Whereas with tarot is more energy. It's more focused on energy. You know, what's actually happening here that you don't really see happening. It's an energetic base that we're going on. So a lot of you may watch tarot and you may say, oh, you know, she said this sign. Maybe I said a specific sign in the reading and you're like, but that's not my person's sign. But the reading resonates with me, but that's not my person's sign. So all of these things that are taking place in tarot readings, you need to really connect with why it's happening and how you can apply it to you. And a lot of people may not realize, but a general reading can resonate with a number of people because it's all about how you take that information that you're hearing from me and from the cards, how you're applying it to your life. It's not going to resonate with everyone because not everybody is going to take the time out to make the connections. This is about you making the connections. And the more knowledgeable you are on astrology and tarot, the more you're going to be able to make the connections. But I think one of the things that we need to keep in mind is past, present, and future. When a tarot reader says, yeah, they're coming back, what does that mean? What does that mean? I need to understand, and understand what that means on a deep level. So I'm going to explain to you what my perspective is. I'm not saying that every tarot reader is going to have my same perspective. I'm just simply saying what works for me and how I use tarot in my life, because I do use tarot in my personal life, especially like, you know, if I'm dating or something. I'm not dating anymore, but you know, when I was dating or getting to know people, or, you know, sometimes even if it's not dating, you know, maybe you want to know something about your career, whatever the case is, tarot is going to help you do that. Tarot is going to help you do that if you know what to look for. Okay, so let's get into it. So past, present, and future. When I say past, I'm talking about something that happened to you in the past. It doesn't have a time frame. Okay. When we say past, present, and future, it's to give you a rough idea. You have to be the one to make that connection. If I say in the past, someone took advantage of you, they left you, they abandoned you. Okay. And I say that, you need to make the point in time when that happened to you. It could have happened in your childhood. It could have happened, you know, last year. It could have happened last week. The timing does not matter. You want to know why the timing doesn't matter? It doesn't. The reason why it doesn't matter is because the lessons always stay the same. What do I mean by that? It means that if you fail to learn a lesson in the past, it's going to keep coming back. It's going to keep coming up and keep coming up and keep coming up. So when I say something happened in the past, it could have happened at any time, but you have to make that connection where and when in the past it happened. The quicker you make that connection, the quicker you're going to be able to kind of clench on to the information and learn more. So when I say past, you need to determine when in the past. When I say present, you need to identify your present situation and see what presently in the present moment is affecting me on this level. So if I say there's new love coming in, you need to think about your life. And usually people know, yeah, I have new love. New love is coming in. You already know that. So you automatically know it's your story. Same thing in the future. When I talk about the future, there's no reference point anymore. You can only reference the present moment in the past, but you can't reference the future because the future is not known at that time of watching the reading. So when I say the future, the only way you're going to be able to connect and know that the future is something that makes sense for you is if the past and the present resonates. If the past and the present resonates, it's most likely going to resonate for you in the future. And that's how you can make a better connection with the readings, okay? If you're somebody who watches readings every week and again, the reading doesn't resonate with you, it just means it's not your reading for that week. You need to make sure past resonates. You can connect the message that I'm telling you from the past with the past, and you can resonate with what's happening in the present moment. But you need to make those connections. And the best way you can make those connections is when I mention astrology, because astrology is going to talk about the potential sign your person can be or the potential signs your person can have in their chart. Or it could be referencing a certain event or situation that's currently happening, okay? So when we say past, present, and future, it's just to give you a point in reference. You need to make that point of reference by referring it to something that happened in your life, and that's how it's going to resonate with you, all right? Now, let's talk about when we're dealing with someone from the past. When a tarot reader says, oh, somebody from the past is coming back. Somebody commented, and I love this question. That's why I was like, I need to do a video on this now. Okay. Somebody commented and they said, well, tarot readers are always saying they're going to come back, but they never do. Okay, this is where you need to become more spiritually aware. A lot of you that ask these questions, I'm going to be really honest with you. Hopefully you don't get offended. Don't get offended, please. I'm just showing you what you need to change within yourself. If you are somebody who lives in the matrix and you're every day in the matrix, and if you don't know what the matrix is, you can look up online what the matrix is. Matrix is this reality that we live in. That means you're a very physical person, meaning your senses, your five senses. You smell, you touch, you taste, you feel, all of these things, okay? You are living in the matrix. When it comes to tarot readings, tarot reading is not in the matrix. Tarot reading is simply energy. It could be energy that you're not aware of. It could be energy that's currently happening in your life and you're not aware of it. So when somebody says, something is coming back or someone is coming back, it doesn't mean it's a person. It could be an energy associated with that person. For example, I'm going to do an example for you. Let's say you have a boyfriend or you have a girlfriend and they have some addiction and they end up passing away. And then you're watching tarot readings and you're still connected to this person that had an addiction and they passed away. And this tarot reader says, oh, they're coming back. No, the person's energy is coming back. They can come back in different forms, okay? They can come back in different forms, which means this person can come back as a soulmate. They can come back as a karmic. They can come back as a twin flame. When somebody is coming back, the lesson stays the same. The lesson stays the same. What does that mean when I say that? It means you wrote a contract before you came into this plane. When you wrote that contract before your mother birthed you, you had amnesia. You lost all of your remembrance from that contract that you created. Now you come into this plane and you've already made contracts and deals, not even being consciously aware of it because that's the contract that you signed. So when you come back into this plane, you agreed that if you don't learn a lesson from person A, you're going to learn a lesson from person B. And there's some similarities there because when you attract somebody new, when you attract someone new and you're like, there's something about this person. Like, I really, really feel connected to this person. I really, really feel there's something about them. It's because you've known them from a past life or you have some sort of unfinished business with them. So when tarot readers tell you they're coming back, they're telling you that some energy that is connected with someone from your past is coming back around. Doesn't have to be the exact same person. Okay. And that's what spirituality is about, because there's different forms. Everything around us is alive. These crystals are alive. Everything around us has a birth date. Okay. Even if it's not a physical moving thing, everything, this crystal has a date when I bought it. It has a date that it was manufactured, which means if I take this crystal's date of birth and I put it in the computer, it's going to explain to me what the purpose of this crystal is in my life. And that's exactly how tarot is. People and situations are going to come back into your life if you haven't learned the lesson. So past, present, and future is not important. It's only important for you to reference a specific point related to the past and a specific reference point to what's happening in the present moment to therefore make a connection to the near future. That's all it is. When I say Queen of Cups or King of Cups, it could be female or male. It doesn't matter. It's all about that energy to which is coming towards you, okay? So I wanted to do a video on that. Very quick message about past, present, and future. To recap, past, present, and future is not important. It's only important when you're making a reference to something that you experienced in the past or something that you experienced in the present moment to connect with the future so that it feels like it resonates, so that you can be prepared for what's coming, okay? If a tarot reader says someone from your past is coming back, it's energy. It could be that person who's coming back, but if it can't be that person who's coming back, it's an energy that you're still learning. There's something from the past that's coming back because you still have unfinished business with it. Person, place, or thing. Whenever I mention readings lately, I've been saying person, place, or thing because it could be a person, which is a physical person. It could be a thing. It could be, when I say thing, it could be anything. It could be an animal. It could be a child. It could be, for some of you, when I talk about a thing, it could be anything. Anything, okay? You need to find that reference. When I say place, I mean environment. So it could be somewhere where you're living or an environment where you're working. So you need to apply the reading, okay? It doesn't have to be about love. It could be about anything that's related to what you're wanting to find truth with, okay? So I hope this mini lecture has helped you and it's really expressed to you how the past, present, and future works and how when somebody comes back, how all that works. If you have another question, I know there was a few other questions that some of you commented on the previous video. I'm going to try to do, again, more videos on that. So if you have a question in regards to tarot or astrology and how these two function and work together, please comment below. Make sure you're sharing the video with like-minded people. Make sure you're hitting that like button if you want more videos like this that are going to help you better connect with tarot and astrology. And as always, I'm sending you love and light. We are going to be starting our workshops very soon. I am coming up with a date. So if you're interested in that, it's going to be very soon, actually. Okay, you're gonna have to make sure that you follow the link below that's in the description box. Pay your fee. There is a fee to watch and be a part of the workshop. And once you do that, you're gonna get a confirmation email. I haven't put anything in the link in the description box yet, but please watch the channel over the next coming days because I will be offering a link, and that's where you can make your payment. Once you make your payment, you will get a confirmation email from me explaining the date and the time of when this conference, seminar, workshop is going to be. There's certain things that you need to do and you need to prepare, okay? Like your date of birth, you need your time of birth, your city, your state, your province, wherever you were born, you need that information so that you can be a part of the workshop, okay? And a working computer, a desktop computer or laptop, not your phone, okay? Because the workshop, you're going to need all of that, okay? So over the next few days, make sure that you're following, you're liking, and you're subscribing so you don't miss out on the important information that's coming in for you, okay? So thank you very much for tuning in. I'm going to be looking at your comments below, and I will see you all very soon. Bye.